The Enchanted Costume Shop. Once upon a time, in the cozy little town of Willowbrook, there lived two best friends named Mia and Jake. They were always excited about Halloween. This year, their enthusiasm was through the roof because Mia's grandmother, known as Granny Mabel, had promised to take them to the most magical place in town, the Enchanted Costume Shop. The Enchanted Costume Shop was no ordinary store. It only appeared in Willowbrook once a year, just in time for Halloween. Legend had it that the shop was run by a kindly but slightly mischievous old lady named Agnes, who had a knack for creating the most extraordinary costumes. On the morning of October 31st, Mia, Jake, and Granny Mabel set off for the Enchanted Costume Shop. They found the shop nestled between two tall, gnarled trees. The shop had an old-fashioned appearance, with a creaky wooden sign that read, "Agnes Enchanted Costume Shop, where imagination comes to life." They entered the shop, and a tinkling bell announced their arrival. The interior was like stepping into a dream. The walls were adorned with costumes of all shapes and sizes. There were pirate outfits, princess gowns, and even outfits that looked like they came straight out of a fairy tale. Granny Mabel, a regular customer, greeted Agnes with a warm hug. Agnes had a twinkle in her eye and a mischievous smile. "Welcome back, my dears," she said. "I have something special for you today." Mia and Jake were given the grand tour of the shop. They couldn't decide which costume to choose. Pirate or astronaut? Fairy or superhero? The choices were endless. They finally settled on being a witch and a wizard, but with a twist. Agnes handed them their costumes, but before she did, she whispered a spell that Mia and Jake couldn't quite catch. As they left the shop, they felt a strange tingling sensation, and suddenly they were floating in the air. "Ooh! Granny Mabel, what's happening?" Jake exclaimed. Granny Mabel chuckled. "It seems Agnes gave you a bit of extra magic this Halloween." With their newfound powers, Mia and Jake zoomed through the sky on their broomsticks, casting spells, and having the time of their lives. They turned pumpkins into carriages, made candy appear out of thin air, and even had a friendly race with some real witches. As the sun began to set, they landed back at the Enchanted Costume Shop. Agnes was waiting for them with a knowing smile. "You see, my dears," she said, "Halloween is a night when imagination comes to life. Your costumes hold the power to make your wildest dreams come true." Mia and Jake thanked Agnes and promised to return next year. They returned their costumes, but Granny Mabel insisted they keep a small piece of stardust as a memento. As they left the Enchanted Costume Shop, they couldn't wait to tell their friends about their magical Halloween adventure. That night, Mia and Jake's stardust-infused Halloween costumes brought smiles, laughter, and a touch of magic to the entire town of Willowbrook, making it a Halloween to remember forever. And from that day on, Mia, Jake, and Granny Mabel knew that magic wasn't just a part of Halloween, it was a part of their hearts all year round.